Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network. Excited to bring you some Major League Baseball. Hopefully you guys are ready for the week. Got your coffee, your donuts, you're ready to go, all fired up for some winners here this week. Hopefully you had an excellent weekend. But before we get into those 14 Major League Baseball picks for today, make sure you guys check out our multi-capper site where you can find the best of the best picks around, you guys. Here they are. Are you ready? Bring them to the stage. It's guys like CJ Sturgeon just totally crushing it. He's also third over the last month. You have Mark Eubanks that is in the lead here over the last 7 days, been totally hot. And of course, our guy, Bo Dunn, getting it done for us, 4-0, perfect day. Bo will have his video series out here as well today. Then you can see Hollywood, Sam getting it done, and Ruben. Ruben's up there on the 7-day leaderboard as well as that month long. You guys get with Ruben, purchase one of his pick packages here today. Make sure you use that promo code OG20 to save you 20%. I mean, the way I see it is you just go from hot capper to hot capper to hot capper. You could probably pick up Ruben's there for a month-long subscription. Obviously can do you some good there as well. Also, all of these pick packages are profit guaranteed, meaning that if they don't turn a profit, you get credits back to your account. All right. Ready for this? Major League Baseball. Here we go for Monday. Wild ones yesterday, that's for sure. We had a lot of extra inning games, it seems like, last week. Lots of folks there giving us some excitement. If you're not familiar with how this works, it is my model versus Vegas and the opening lines. So we know from charting these picks, I chart all of them on the money line, run line, and total. And I know how frequently they hit versus where Vegas sets those lines. And that's what we try to do. We try to bring you that best variance. So we have to have a good model, first of all, to predict winners. And then we have to know about how often those winners can find the edge versus Vegas. Make sure you guys go ahead and like and subscribe and click on that bell to get the latest notifications also. All right, let's get started. Hopefully you're ready for this. All right, game number 1. This is going to be the Blue Jays versus the Orioles. The pick is going to be the Orioles here on the money line. I mean, right now the Orioles starting pitcher has 3.94 runs lower than that of this Blue Jays starting pitcher. It's going to be Barrios. He has 6.89 versus Burns, right? He has a 2.83. The Orioles bullpen also has been excellent. They are a 1.45 less than the Blue Jays starting rotation there in the bullpen over the last 5 games. So with that, starting pitching is going to be the name of the game here today. We're going to take the Orioles money line, 62.2%. 5-3 victory is what we are predicting here in this one. Next up, Marlins, Tigers. Should be a good one. We got starting pitcher here for the Marlins is going to be Sanchez. We know he hasn't been, too great. 8.44 ERA over his last 3. We got Mr. Manning, who has a 4.24 ERA over his last 3 games. That Tiger starting pitcher, as you can tell, doing a lot better than the Marlins starting pitcher. The Tigers offense also has a 0.78 OPS average over that last 3 games. That is better than the Marlins. And of course, that Tigers bullpen has been pretty good. 1.62 percentage points less than the Marlins. We like Detroit here, 67.2% of the time. Have this one being a 7-4 victory. We'll take the Tigers. Phillies and Mets. Mets got it done versus the Braves in the nightcap there yesterday. We have Sanchez on the mound for the Phillies. He's been doing well. 3.6 ERA. We got Manaea here for the Mets. He has that 2.38 ERA. So we got a little bit of better starting pitching here, stat-wise, right, for this Mets team. They're coming off a good win versus the Braves there last night. Again, it's going to be, to me, a lot more of this Mets pitching and the bullpen that may take this one over. That bullpen has 2 more saves than the Phillies over the last 5, but of course the Phillies have been out there getting it done by blowing up those Marlins pitching. But we're going to take the Mets here on the run line, 63.5%. Have this one a virtual tie, 3-3 today. So let's take the Mets plus 1.5 runs. Next up is going to be our text play of the day. If you want this text play, go ahead and send me a text. Text the word WIN, W-I-N, to 223-203-1821. This is our second highest rated game on the board. So we give these to you for free if you sign up for our text service. You'll also get the games in the NHL and NBA today also. But this one you can see, high variance, 71.5. Get those texts in now. Cubbies and Braves, the matchup everyone has been waiting for. We're going to go ahead and take the Cubs here on the run line, right? We have the Cubs winning outright, but the run line is going to be the higher variance play for us. So we'll take the 67.5% winner over that 60% winner every day, right? So we're going to have to pay a little bit more of the juice, but that's okay. We have here with the Cubs starting pitching, right? 1.27 ERA. So that's 1.27 runs over 9 innings lower than this Braves team. Cubs offense has also been scoring a ton of runs here as of late, 1.5 more runs than the Braves here this season. Also looking at a batting average, that's 4% higher. That Cubs offense is just 16% higher. I mean, they are getting it done on the offensive side. So let's go ahead and take them on the run line. I have them winning 3-2. Looks like a big under game there as well. But our highest total is going to be the run line. Pirates versus Brewers. This game is going to be pretty darn good, right? So we got Keller versus Ray. Keller, 3.79 ERA. So that's been brought down over his overall of 4.49. It's the opposite for Colin Ray. He's been going higher. So it's 3.29 is his overall, but over his last three, 4.86. So we take the Pirates bats and we take the Milwaukee Brewer bats and those kind of yucky ERAs. The Pirates bullpen has that ERA of 4.86. I mean, it's just been pretty darn bad. And the Brewers offense suddenly scoring 6.33 runs per game. We're going to go ahead and take over the total. We have this one coming in at 9, a 5-4 victory by the Brew Crew. But 66.2% of the time, the play here is going to be on the over. That's what we're doing. Taking the over. All right. Nationals and Sox. We're going to go ahead and go under the 8.5 runs here. We got Williams on the mound for the Nationals. 0.6 ERA over his last three. So been mowing folks down. And then you have Flexen, 1.69 over the last 3 games. He was at a 4.29 ERA overall. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go under this total. The National offense is also struggling to capitalize on opportunities. I mean, they're not really right now being able to score more than 3 runs. So the National offense, 1.87 batting average here over their last 3 games. So let's go ahead and go under the total in this one. Guardians versus the Texas Rangers. We will be going over the total. Have this one coming in at 9, giving the edge here to the Guardians, 5-4, 59.7% of the time. This will be the play. The Guardians starting pitcher suddenly has an ERA of 5.63 over their last 3 games. We're also looking for the Guardians offense to show up again. They showed up in a big way yesterday, putting up 7 runs. They should be able to stay hot. The Rangers offense has that 0.808 OBS over the last 3 games. Let's go ahead and take the over. The A's versus the Houston Astros. We're going to go ahead and take the A's on the run line today. Have the A's winning this one outright, 7-6, 66.5% of the time. This will be the play. We have Stripling with his 4.73 ERA over the last 3 games. He's been doing much better than that overall ERA versus Arrighetti, even though he should be playing for the Pirates. But he has a terrible ERA, 6.91. So basically, I mean, you're looking at an A's pitcher with an ERA 2 runs less than the Astros starting pitching. Let's go ahead and take the A's on the run line. All right. Cardinals at Angel Stadium. Here we go. We got Soriano for the Angels. He has a 5.84 ERA. We also have a Cardinal starting pitcher, Libitor, who has a 5.4 ERA. Both of those are pretty high. So you can see this total is getting up there. Looks like it's estimated at a 4-5 game. But the offense for this Cardinals team is suddenly struggling to score, only averaging about 3 runs here over their last 3 games. Angels gave the Royals a little run for their money. Had a couple bad breaks, but we're going to go ahead and take the Angels here today. Angels on that money line. Let's get it. I have them winning 5-4, 57.9% of the time. That will be the play. All right, Reds and Diamondbacks. Let's go ahead and go with the Reds on the run line. We're taking the Reds plus 1.5. You can see we have the Reds winning outright. 5.4, pretty high percentage here too. 71.1% of the time, the Reds will be the pick. So yeah, we got Ashcraft on the mound. That's a lot of the reason why. 2.08 ERA over his last 3 games. And then Montgomery for the Diamondbacks. He's been pretty bad. 5.82 ERA over his last 3 games. And yeah, I mean, the Diamondbacks here, only a 2.08 batting average over their last series. Yikes. That's not so good. We're going to take the Reds. The Rockies and the Padres. Look at the Padres, minus 200 versus this Rockies team. Let's go over the total. 57.7% of the time, this will be the play. Got San Diego just edging them out 5-4, basically. But we're going to go ahead and go over the total. You know, Hudson has that 8.53 ERA over the last 3. And Vasquez is not really a whole lot better, 4.5, like not great. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the over. Look at the Rockies. They've been putting up some bombs here as of late. 0.803 on base percentage here. Getting it done with the bats. Slugging all over the place. Let's go ahead and take over the total. Here it is, our VIP play of the game. It's going to be Singer versus Kirby. Who are we going to take in this one? If you want this play, it is our best statistical. You can see it right there. 72.3% of the time, this will be the pick. If you want this one, you need to go to ogcappers.com. You need to go to the VIP selection. You can go ahead and purchase this one. Use that promo code OG20 at checkout. You can buy it singularly or in a 3-pack with the NBA and NHL here today. All right, Dodgers, Giants. We're going to go under the total. We're playing, you know, there where it's swampy in the Bay. We're going to go under the total. Have the Dodgers winning this one 3-2. You got Stone. He has a 1.35 ERA. I'm liking him this year. Last year, I wasn't so happy about him. But Hicks has not been bad either. 2.30 ERA. Dodgers offense are under their season average by basically a half a run. They also showed up last time with that 0. I don't know if they're going to get better than that here today, you guys. They've been struggling. That Dodgers offense, 261 batting average, 216 batting average over the last 3 games. Is that it? Are we done? Goodness. We found the end, you guys. I'm sure you wanted to listen to me stammer through more, but I just can't find any more games. All right, you guys. Hey, that's all I got for you here today. Hopefully you have enjoyed your weekend. We're ready to get off to a hot start. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click on that bell to get the latest notifications. We will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you win. Have a great day. Bye-bye.